This is your boy Drewski.
Next 510.
And this is... What do we do?
Still ain't got it down.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody who's tuning in and listening to the show.
Thank you. All the plays, all the followers, all the listeners.
Yo, like a week in, and we've already got up to, we got some numbers coming in, so we like, cannot be mad
Start from the bottom.
at all. Shout out to our sponsor, Mostly Safe 8. That's Rain Man Spacebook at Micro Grows. Please check them out on Instagram and go to their Etsy store. Check them out with their pro-built space buckets. The inspiration behind Space Bucket Growing with Drewski's podcast, where we talk about building our own space bucket and acquiring all the knowledge from that. We've also got some more stuff to tell you guys about, guys. New announcements. So, everybody, I know that at least, one of us, we got dogs, right?
Yeah.
And so, in the spirit of us having dogs, we've linked up with BarkBox.com. So, with BarkBox, it's a subscription-based service that they have, and we're going to tell you about it as of right now. Once we get everything up. There we go, man. So, you guys. Sorry about that. This is real life. Our copy isn't all the way up.
Shout out to
right? Because anything is possible. So today's show is brought to you by BarkBox.com. You can get one free extra month of BarkBox by using getBarkBox.com/whatar. And let's start up the show.
Yeah, let's go.
So what's going down, man?
Sipping a little bit, puffing out of that Hennything Is Possible.
Yeah, so, we had the
Yes.
crack open, he cracked open the thing, Hennessy here.
Yes.
In the sport of the barbecue today. Sponsored
Summer
by
weather,
pork
folks.
loin, chicken, and steak, and whatever else you want to eat.
Man, love our animals.
I'm telling you. Sorry, anybody, the vegans, I can't
I
do
got
it.
something for the vegans. Try something new. They got me with the description. We went to Albertsons. I looked at bananas and I wanted some. They had red bananas.
Red bananas.
Yeah. Didn't know what red banana was. Not exactly, other than
Right.
color and common sense. So I go up and I read the tag. It says, it's sweeter than a yellow banana with a hint of raspberry.
Okay,
Now,
so...
now, just right there, the hint of raspberry intrigued
Raspberry
me
banana.
over the edge. I put it down, picked it up, felt every batch there was. They were all still green underneath.
Right.
So they're still going to ripen, but I felt around, did the whole 9 yards for the perfect batch of them because I'm intrigued. I really want to know what sweeter than a yellow banana with hint of raspberry tastes like.
And it looks like a banana.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm showing
yeah.
you on break. It's in the house.
All right.
There's probably half the size.
Okay, so they look like plantains.
Right now, yes. They're the same, almost the same color, reddish purple on the outside.
Uh-huh.
But you can see where there's stress marks on the banana itself.
Right.
And it's still green in those marks.
Okay.
And at first,
That's crazy.
it looked kind of funny. It looked kind of funny because it's kind of like when you scratch paint.
Okay.
So it looked like that, and I kind of doubted it, and I read it about 4 times, and finally I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. So, folks, we will be having a review on some
Instant reviews, too, folks, because...
yes, on
look, if you
exotic
smoke
fruit.
cannabis,
please.
the one thing you're gonna do is eat.
And not only that, once you stuff I don't know about anybody else, but me personally, once I stuff myself, my fat ass to that limit, the only thing I want is healthier stuff. Because I'm trying to ease my stomach. I'm trying to slow
seem
down.
like
And I know I fucked up.
okay, like you'll eat a big ass meal, right?
Yeah.
Like we got the seedless red grapes at the house.
Yes.
Bruh, I've been killing them.
Yeah.
I got the big box, too. Not like the little
Suck 'em
individual size.
I don't
It's
even
like
get to 'em.
4 of those individual boxes in
Yeah.
the big. And I'm just grabbing them by the whole stem, like, bruh.
Yeah.
Bring it out, and I'm just eating and eating and eating and eating
popping
and
them
eating
off.
and eating. And all of a sudden, I know I got the skeleton in my hand, and I'm
Oh.
like, I just ate this whole thing
No,
of
you
grapes,
didn't.
but I also just ate like a pound of chicken, so.
I got to
I
balance.
tried
somewhere.
to balance it out somewhere.
Somewhere.
Knowing you're like full as all get
Yeah,
out.
and still eating them like, you know what? But they taste like the shit right now.
So good.
Especially because it's Mother Nature.
I mean,
Now,
come
for
on.
our followers who tune in, I love Mother Nature.
So you're an outdoors kind of person.
Yes, outdoors. Nowadays, since it's been so hot,
Yo. Tell
and
me
I've
about
been out here, since I've been in Vegas, it's been so goddamn hot. I don't really leave my area too much.
Duh.
Unless necessary.
No, you try to find the coolest area.
And just lounge
And
around.
then you forget, like, everybody starts to go to that cool area, making it hot again.
Now you
and
gotta
then you're
travel
like, oh,
again and meet
God.
with a new pack, and
Yo.
it's why we do this in the shade.
I'm telling you, man.
Got to.
And this is why we kind of start off our shows late as well, because
Yes.
we kind of wait till it's cooler. You know,
Yeah.
we like recording in the outdoor element, so we kind of stay true to that. And, you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, preferably any type of smoking inside it catches a stench that, come on now, you don't want to sit there on your off day and be like, what the fuck? Smell
Right.
like my foot in my ass. Like, you don't want to smell that. You don't want non-smokers that come over, family or perhaps,
Have your whole house smelling danky, unless they like,
or still smoky.
or stale smoke's even worse.
For those of our listeners who drink as well, which is probably like 90% of them, some high.
You know,
You drink as well, and you know we spill. And
Right.
we do have those days when we get a little too past that limit.
right? That happens.
So then you got old alcohol smell stinking up the place,
Mm.
along with that stale smell. And if you smoke pipes and happen to, now you got bong water.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean we're talking about smells that kind of stain their way into
Yeah.
your shit.
Yeah, cause like,
Thank you.
gracias.
Another sponsor.
Yo, hey, if we could like really like do that and set their name on here because we like this one because it tastes like it was brewed with a nice indica.
That's the oh yeah, this one too.
Yeah,
This one too.
Yeah.
I haven't had it in a while. That's why.
that's what I'm saying. Like that one to me, and for those of y'all who might be listening to this live.
I need something to pop up here.
You got lighter bros.
Lighter
Shout out
Bro.
to Lighter Bro.
Saving a stoner life one day at a time.
Yo, Lighter Bro. Getting that beer run in.
Yes, sir. Excuse me.
All right, everybody. So, you know, we do things a little different here. Like I said, this is a real life podcast. We about to get toe up today. Hopefully, y'all sitting here still tuned in. We're talking about some news. You know what I'm talking about? What's going down? Uh-oh.
You ready for the chicken heads here or no?
We got chicken cooking. What's going down?
Steak and chicken.
What's happening, man? Hey, if you own this live, we got one marijuana page joined in. That's the boy Stacks. You know what I'm talking about? On that Instagram live, we are still recording to this podcast. What's going
Yes.
down?
Real stoners do real things.
Yo,
Because we ain't got time to do anything else except get high.
yo, exactly. So
We live busy lives, folks. Man,
so.
my primal fell off just now.
Oh wow, just like that, huh?
Just like that. I didn't even get to use it.
Son
Walked out there,
of
they
a-
had it. Came back, fell down. Like, ain't this a bitch?
Ain't that about a
At
beer?
least I could have used the motherfucker first.
Right? Oh, Lord.
Pinky figures up, folks.
Oh, yeah. Pinky's out. You know, this is the Hennessy episode.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. You know what I'm
Shout
talking
out
about?
to Drink Champs.
Yo. So,
Man.
did you see... I think their latest episode was the Onyx.
I saw it on there. I haven't had a chance to view it yet.
Okay.
The last one I did see was Shampoo and Sweetness, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Promoters.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
watched...
I don't think I fully finished that episode yet either with these two.
Right. I watched
But I
the
get my
beginning of
early
that
mornings
one. But,
I got over halfway. Get it in early in the
Right.
morning with my episodes. Try to stay on.
Right.
And if I don't, it's because I'm researching something else. Usually marijuana based. I do like to keep up to date, folks, on the business that we try to be in.
Well, speaking of keeping up to date, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
Google always supplies us with nice updates about the laws and everything like that. I was sitting there reading that if this whole thing goes down with the alcohol distributors and that whole thing, we could be screwed for like 2 weeks. Here it is.
It's just a 2-week delay, though, right? That they're
Well,
estimating.
I think it's 2 weeks. Here's
estimation.
a recent, estimated.
Yeah.
Here's a recent ad from foxbusiness.com. The headline reads, "An uncertainty as Nevada aims to launch recreational pot soon." Out of Reno, Nevada, Nevada voters legalized recreational marijuana in November, and officials are trying to put rules in place to start selling July 1st. So it would be the shortest turnaround from legalization to the launch of sales in any other 7 states and District of Columbia where recreational pot is legal. Regulations are complicated and typically lengthy to enact around a drug still banned by the U.S. government. Nevada's got a quick timeline. Here's the big hurdle. A legal battle between the state and powerful liquor lobby over who can distribute the drug to retailers.
Okay.
So, what they're doing is, they were given a certain timeline, like everybody else was, to
Get their applications
get their
in and
applications in, like
paperwork
we
and
were
fees
talking about
set up
last
and-
week.
Yes.
So, this comes up now that the alcohol distributors are saying, nobody really told us anything besides that point. Like, y'all didn't, keep it moving, keep, you know what I'm saying, the information going, so we didn't. Nobody really applied from what the other side, the lawyers are saying about this.
So far, what you're saying is they're just asking for a late acceptance on their applications. Extend that deadline for them. Because what it is they're saying we didn't have enough time, we didn't hear about it, So we should be exempt to the time, we should be able to.
Right now, instead of launching July 1st, it could delay us for another 2. They're saying 2 weeks from this last article I read, but you know how politics go. 2 weeks leads to 2 years.
It could be forever. But let's hope so, folks. I am least because I plan on late July is my birthday, so I plan on doing something exotic.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Some to my flavor and liking, since I can personally walk in there and go, give me that, and get the fuck out of my way.
Right. Now, here's another article from the Los Angeles Times. Headline reads, "Pot will soon be legal in Vegas, but don't even think about lighting up on the Strip." As a local, I already saw that coming.
I already did that the other day.
Well, I mean,
folks, this
real
podcast
stoners.
may not endorse public usage due to the laws, but
look,
me personally,
man, y'all know y'all gonna have y'all vape pens.
Look,
y'all gonna have y'all dry herb vaporizers.
I was limited to my
blunts and
choices and
joints.
options because the telly I was at was a non-smoking facility. The entire building, not just the floor, not just the room, the entire building. Now, as he said, in Las Vegas, medical is not allowed to be lit up in public, only on private property.
Only private properties.
So, folks, I'm limited to what I'm doing. So, middle of the day, we walked over from the Cosmo to the Walgreens next door where the Taco Bell Cantina is.
Yeah.
We walked over there. I'm just walking over there past blowing.
Chief City, yeah?
Chiefing. Chief Big Smoke.
Foolish.
Turn around looking, everybody just looking at me like I'm smoking a crack pipe. I'm
Well,
blowing away.
you know, tourist America.
Shout out to Donald Duck, you pussy. He smelled it. He walked around me. I was in front of the Walgreens downstairs on the corner trying to blow it at the cars, and they all had their windows up.
Uh-huh.
He smelled me coming
He's in there in the
2 kiosk away. He smells me. He goes around the other side of the elevator. But he knows damn well he was coming straight towards me. I seen him.
Right. He was coming towards you, trying to be sneaky.
And then he's got Hello Kitty in the back, too, told her, so she avoided me, too. But the security guard at the bar next door, I don't remember what the hell that is, he just sat back and he was cool as fuck. He didn't care. He just watched.
Come on now. He ain't trying to do all that bullshit.
It ain't his property and it ain't his job to
Yo,
harass me.
I am not the police.
He don't give a shit. He got a life, too. Now, shout out to those police who are cool with it, because they got a life, too.
Right.
Come on now. We all watch Baby Boy. Mama's got to have a life, too.
You heard?
Now, for those dickhead ones, stop stealing my goddamn weed. I need it just like you want it.
That remind me of this shit. No, fuck it. I was watching the 85 South show. And this thing, he did this. He was sitting there doing impressions of like everybody from like what's that damn god damn it. He was doing like Schmeagol, right?
Okay, yeah.
And
yeah.
he says, but they were talking about, you know, rolling blunts and like how one dude always like gets caught like trying to steal a blunt,
trying to
like
pinch the bag a little bit,
pinch the bag or something like that.
Sneaky motherfucker.
And they're like, man,
I know a few of you.
And this is your blunt? And he goes, I don't know what happened to the blunt I rolled. And the way
you spark it.
You just remind me of that shit. Oh God. Oh, shout out to Hennessy. Man, I don't drink dark.
We love it. Just Vegas got some prizes.
Bruh.
In fact, Cali do too. I ain't gonna lie, it's about the same.
On the alcohol rate?
On certain bottles. Like beers, I believe beers, Nevada has a better deal. Along with no curfew. Cali, I don't know if you know, but they're trying to extend to 3 or 4.
Yeah, because what's up, like,
Las
being
Vegas,
at 11 o'clock at night and I can't even walk inside the grocery store and go get some drink without, like, being harassed
Oh, you
about
can.
it.
In Cali right now, it's at 2 a.m. Last call.
Okay,
But after
last
2,
time
you
I was
can't.
in Cali was some years, and like we literally went to the club at like 9 p.m. and I was like,
Club I don't do, so they might have a different rules
well,
set for
and
the
we
district
were
because it is business areas now.
where we were at. Were we in Frisco? We were somewhere like mid Cali.
Yeah, it was probably really strict if it was like Frisco.
I'm talking about like
really.
They woke
tourist
me up
attraction
at
sections,
7.
They'll be.
And I'm like, what you talking about? Like, we getting ready to go to the club now. Like, what you mean, bruh? Like, we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't get cracking till 11 o'clock in Vegas. And they're like, dog, we're in Cali. Yeah. I'm like, oh, shit. All right, let me take a shower, go get dressed.
Early.
And time out.
Yeah. But
make some things happen.
It was a confusing thing when I first started working with alcohol out here because, shit, overnight, I'm watching people 5, 6, 7 in the morning buying alcohol. Waking up.
Oh, yeah.
Buying drink just to get fresh from the drink last night. Like, it fucked me up because I'm used to, you got to wait till whatever time, and it's last call at 2.
Yo, what is up with that, too?
1:59,
like,
if you ain't, they'll be cool, and if you're in that door after 2, they'll still sell it to you because you're in the building. But
I'm just saying, last call, 2 o'clock.
1:59, if you ain't in that fucking doorway, you good luck. I hope the partner's got a 30-pack.
But then you about to get kicked out in 45 minutes.
I mean, I'm gonna take my alcohol and go wherever the fuck I can.
Like, I couldn't do it, bro.
This quiet.
I couldn't do that Cali life. Like, okay, last call. What you mean last? We just got here, bro.
You see
like,
why we smoke
though?
twice as much weed?
Bro, yeah, because you got from 2 to 6
Washington
a.m.
is the same. I think Washington, Colorado are the same, but last call.
Now, what's y'all's sales limit? Like, when do your clubs like close?
Clubs
or the dispensaries? When do they close? Like, when is their business?
Oh,
when are the end of business hours for selling marijuana? Because ours is like 8 p.m.
I say
No, it's 10.
About 9, 10. Same.
I think ours is like 9.
It's a safety issue, pretty much. If once it gets dark and into that where the police can't even
you don't want to
get your section no more. You really just want to close down shop, play it safe. You don't want your customers getting robbed around the corner,
right? And people will do that too because if you're like in Nevada,
a lot of people do that shit.
Because in Nevada, if you're recreational,
yes,
I can buy an ounce a day recreational.
Yes,
an ounce a day.
But
bruh,
if you still go and cash out for the medical, their differences are significant. We could get
the tax rate is.
The tax rate is, but I'm talking the quantity. You can get an ounce on rec, but with your medical, you can get 3.
No, not Nevada. Not Nevada. Nevada law is a little bit different. Nevada law, you can get an ounce every like 3 days with a card. Whereas recreational, I can go in there, pay a higher tax rate, and get an ounce a day.
That's good though.
What? Yeah, I'm going to pay the higher tax rate and get an ounce a day.
Okay.
I'll just wait for and all these dispensaries have these deals now.
So what are they doing about manufacturing laws?
That's where you're getting hit with the taxes.
Because I do know, I've read about folks a case where they weighed up all this man's edibles and charged him for the weight of the edibles instead of the amount of marijuana in the edibles.
Oh, that's because
you know which one I'm talking about.
Okay, was that here in Vegas?
I don't remember where it was. I don't know.
Now I know on that.
But that just has me intrigued on what they want to do with. If I sat here and created my own dab in the backyard with my gate open and a cop happens to go by and see me doing it,
you're in the privacy of your own home. So you're on your property.
Okay,
so like I said, as a recreational person,
even if I'm in the front yard, I could be in the front yard in my property.
Front yard, because it's out in the public area, you want to stay away from.
Public view, okay.
Out of public view, you want to stay away from.
But privacy, they could give a shit.
Privacy, smoke all you want in your own home.
Okay.
Dabs, whack. Okay. Now, it's the being out and the transportation of cannabis in Nevada. That's
especially
where,
after manufactured.
That's where
so now you got transporting plus manufacturing.
That's where you want to be safe. So you don't want to have either over an ounce of flour on you.
Okay. Yeah, stay within the limit, folks. We do encourage. Well, you could talk. You've been on the show before.
What's going down, everybody? So,
how far are we in right now?
Actually, we got some time. We only got 20. We got 20 minutes. We've got a guest in the building. It's my other baby mama. It's mama's mama.
Mama's mama.
Ooh, what you know about that?
You
introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Linda.
Y'all know Linda. My big booty mama. Big luscious girls, BBW club.
Resident chefs.
Resident
bakers.
chef. We got some things cooking up right now.
Elevated edibles. Don't fuck your life up because you can't get your life straight.
I want to know about that CBD oils.
What? Okay, so what are you asking?
What's the laws on those and what's going on with that?
CBD oils are fully legal in every state.
Yes, all 50.
There's no...
As far as purchasing, transporting,
okay, so
and...
I want to get some, so where am I going to get it at?
You can look...
Smoke shops are still weary of it in the state of Nevada from what I've noticed.
Very few out here. I did see one that had a CBD section, but I didn't see exact oils. But it was CBD products, like, what was the one? The Credo? What was it called?
Isodol?
No, the other one. It started with a K. I remember it from the show. Because I asked you about it. They said it was like Chinese or something. From Kratom, that's what it was.
Kratom.
Stuff like that. They had that whole type of section, but they didn't have CBD oils itself.
CBD oils, I know, dispensary-wise, high CBD strained oils are going to be Charlotte's Web.
Yes.
And there's like
pretty much those bred for pure CBD.
Yeah, there's going to be CBD strains that you can get.
I know you follow him
but
because we talked about him last week.
Wizard of Oz.
Yes,
the
you seen
420 guy.
The CBD strain he's trying to work on.
Yeah,
I really want to see how that comes out with the final product because it's so strong in CBD and there's not a lot of people capitalizing on that.
Doc, I'm telling you,
I
CBD
did
is going to
see,
be
what is it, Kentucky or somewhere out there, they got, the government legalized a certain amount of acres for them to grow legal hemp, to create CBD and hemp products and all that. But why? When we could get all this information ourselves and do it ourselves.
True. You know
Get
what I'm
up
saying?
on your information, folks, and don't
Here you go. Here's
don't
one
slack,
store.
don't be behind.
And they got international shipping on all that good stuff, but they have like CBD tinctures, oils, gummy bears, candies.
Well, see, because I just smoked the sativa one,
The oil.
the
She had
oil.
oil.
Okay.
I just and I really like that, and the other one too. There was two different kinds. The one that makes you go to sleep and the one that keeps you awake.
Oh, was it is it the O-Pen?
Yeah, it's them. Dude, I like those.
Hold on.
That was pretty cool, and I could
I'm not
actually
up to
walk
date
on
on the
Fremont Street
vape,
and
so-
smoke it.
Please inform me.
Do you understand what I mean? I walked on down Fremont Street and I was actually smoking it,
Yeah.
and nobody said nothing to me.
Can't.
And because the
What are they gonna
O-Pens,
say? All you got is
the CBD oil, with those too, you'll notice like the indica or the sativa, it was more the terpene profile.
yes.
So like,
Which is where the CBD lies, inside the oils,
Oh, okay.
inside of it. That's why when you see those videos where they squish the weed and all that ooze comes out, that's literally the CBD, THC, oils all
flavor,
coming out of the
all the
moisture of the
flavor.
plant.
Oh, okay.
It's melting
Yeah,
its way
I
out.
want to get one of I need to get one of those pens in that because I was with my
Who's
my
that?
cousins. I was with my cousins, and I actually
I think
I came back from the Cosmo and that was back here. I don't know whose it is.
Oh, that's me.
there you go.
Yeah, that was one I left here just from last time.
That was the first
Alright.
time I seen it.
He's like, I came back
I
and
would've
it was
got this one.
uncovered, and I don't know what it was.
No, I came back. It was right here
But I
next to the
slept so
cigar.
good that
I'm like,
night.
what the fuck?
Yeah, so they've got it in tincture form.
Excuse us,
Yeah, I
folks.
slept
Real
so good
stoners
that
will
night.
realize.
And then, where are the pins at? But they've got the crystallite. They've got the juice. Where's the O-Pen? They had the display on there. Sorry, y'all. I'm actually looking up something right now. But
Medicate, educate, levitate.
That's not what I want.
We do like to educate
oh,
ourselves
these are
as
the
well as
froggies
others.
and the
well,
CBD.
she
There's
had
nothing
a little
wrong
pack.
with
candy.
She had a little pack like that. She popped it open and took the little thing out of it. Took the little piece off
Nothing
of it.
wrong with
Stuck
education,
it
folks.
on the pen, and it was good to go.
Yeah,
That was it. That's all.
I'm trying to find. They had one on here before. It was from O-Pen. I actually know the actual flavors of them because I wanted to get them.
Yeah. I know you've done a lot of more research than any of us on vape.
Tried. Vape
mean,
was, I went heavy on
we
that.
can still put our toes in it. It's just one of those markets.
The vape market's actually,
It's
you know
fast.
what I'm saying? Yeah, but now
It's a fast and a small market. So it's kind of like if you miss that wave, you better hope you have a second chance. But folks, we stick with what we know.
there we go.
Yeah.
And then she just went and screwed it right on her little thing. And
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly what I
So
need.
these are THC-free CBD oils with strain-specific terpene profiles. So you'll actually get.
Those ain't no good,
Ooh, yeah, they got hot. It's all good though.
They still work?
Yeah, those still work.
Oh.
Like the
I didn't know if
they
were
got
still
Sour Diesel, Grape 8, Pineapple Express, Skunk Number 1. And so those flavor profiles are what you're tasting like when it actually tastes like that. You get the weed pen like real quick, like, oh snap, but then like, oh okay.
It was a totally different high.
Yeah.
I was totally different,
Yeah.
elevated for me.
Yeah.
And it's because your body absorbs it in a different way. Because you're still smoking to to our brain, we're still smoking.
But a
Our
vapor
lungs
versus
absorb it, yes, just like a volcano and a whole. It's vapor.
vapor versus smoke is going to be a
Exactly.
whole
It's
different setup for you. So it's like,
ball game, folks, especially on wax and oils.
oh yeah, you
Purest,
definitely get
cleanest
hit
burn.
different on that.
You won't even get no tar from the bud burning.
But
Yes.
CBD pens. It's really right now. Online shopping is going to be real. That's until it becomes more. Until I think the dispensaries start to actually open up. Nobody's going to really get the full CBD experience. Not like they should. Not like getting the wax and the crumble, the shatter. You know what I'm saying? Actually doing the high concentrate stuff, the actual dab, instead of getting like the pen. Don't get me wrong on the pen. It's still a nice few milligram rate on there to where you're getting the medicine that you need in that vapor. Because vapor smoking from burning smoke, it gets you high totally different. Like for some odd reason, your body is just
I said, it was a totally different experience for me because it was, I don't know, I can't explain it.
I've hit them a bunch of
Y'all have
times.
smoked it, so you know what I'm talking about.
It's like hitting it, knowing your smoke, but nothing comes out when you blow out. But
actually,
your body
when,
absorbed every bit of it.
And then I let it go. You could see all the fucking smoke come out.
Okay.
oh yeah, no, you still see it.
It's
But
still there.
then the
I've
CBD,
really
like a
Wait till the shit
CBD,
ain't-
like the O pens, dude. Like those are like real deal. Like that's like
Okay,
CBD
real
oil. Like
real power in there.
that's like it's like a dab pen.
Okay.
It's like
that's
that
why.
oil that's
Yeah.
been converted to actually be more
It's
liquid.
been concentrated down.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what those are. That's like the real potent hit bang. Like
The
that's why
rawest
she said when
shit.
there was like a different kind of
Yeah.
It was a
feel-
different elevation.
more of a body.
It was totally different than the other stuff. You know, like
Mr.
for real.
Tuffy's in the building, y'all too.
Yep.
Our resident chef,
She will be
aka
part
Mister,
two.
aka
Right.
bartender, and my baby's mama's
Mama's
relation of some
uncles,
sort.
cousins twice removed on the auntie side. Oh,
You know what I'm saying? And she thinks spraying me in the face with the Mister was really gonna phase me. Like, thank you.
that felt good.
Like, thank you. I needed that.
Shit, what are we at right now? Almost 100?
Yo,
No, I checked earlier. It was 107.
Folks,
What?
107.
it's like
And
If you are not in an igloo, I don't know what to say. It's just too hot.
yeah. Next
Next
week's gonna
week.
be the killer.
On Wednesday, and Tuesday and Wednesday.
I honestly
my house.
hate to be Death Valley. I would not even. I'd wake up, get drunk just so I could black out during the day.
Okay, I have to leave to go get your guys' food ready.
Well, there she goes. I'm gonna watch her walk away real quick. You know what I'm talking
Why with my big
about? See, she even knows.
Can't deny what's already a fact.
Look, man, I can't tell you.
Just like we can't deny
Sexy Pod needs you.
this medication.
No, we cannot. But yeah,
I seen a case.
what's that?
I don't know if you know about it. This dad was, I believe, in Virginia or something like that. Medicated his daughter, or maybe it was South Florida, something like this. He medicated his daughter with oil, CBD oil, folks,
Okay.
and it stopped her seizures from hundreds a week, almost close to thousands, to where every 2 weeks she had to be in the hospital just because of the issues with all the body issues.
Right.
So, for medicating her, he as well as he gave her the drugs they gave her, as well as a backup plan, he grew his own cannabis.
Okay.
And for that, they gave him, I don't remember how many years, I believe it was over 3. I don't think it's plugged in. I don't think it's plugged in. I hope it's blow out.
So hold on. So they gave him.
They gave him time away from his daughter that he was help medicating while giving them their medication as well to try to fully contain her seizures. And since the moment he gave her the cannabis oils,
Right.
he said he's seen a significant change in her, but he continued to give her her regular medication as well.
Right.
And for doing what he should for his daughter as a parent, as a human, shit, seeing someone in that much pain, you're gonna really just throw some real time at them away from that person they were just saving and taking care of.
Here's what I don't understand about that, because I've got some really deep feelings about that kind of subject.
Yes.
I don't get...
I know you do, that's why I had to ask.
I don't get how we knew the cannabis plant was in use before we came up with these laws.
Oh, it's ancient.
Ancient medicine.
Folks, I will give you correct digits later on.
Look,
the Chinese have hundreds of uses for this before we even understood this.
Like, do you know
in our country
where hashish?
Oh yeah, Middle East.
Hashish.
Yeah,
Thank you. Middle East. So, what is the issue? Like, you got to know.
It's a weed, folks. It's literally grown everywhere naturally, but as far as humans have been on it, I can't say the Asians. I give it to Eastern medicine has been so influenced with the cannabis plant that how can you deny its effects? For hundreds of years, the whole Eastern medicine has been infused with cannabis.
Sorry about that, y'all. Twerking and cannabis medicine obviously goes together somehow, but we'll figure it out later. But as you were saying...
Oh, I was done. I got my point across, folks.
Yeah.
I need a light.
But my thing about this is okay, it's a plant. Like, we know obviously this is a plant. Like, I didn't have to go out of my way, come up with some concocted ass recipe to come up with this thing that obviously like comes out the ground and does what it does naturally. Like,
on its own.
Like,
literally,
purely
folks,
on its own.
I can water it one time, leave, and a lucky plant will still be standing. But it'll still be standing.
Right. Like, as it will in nature.
Exactly. Now, if you happen to get some...
cannabis...
I don't know. Name a prescription pill. You leave it, and after date, you're taking some chances.
Right.
It could get worse. It could get better.
The thing is...
You don't know. They don't know. And the crazy part is still certified for over-the-counter sales on half of this shit.
That's what I don't get. Like, okay, so I take an over-the-counter thing of Nasacort.
Okay.
Right?
Nasacort.
So...
Allergy medication.
Allergy medication. So I get this allergy medication in, and it says it's expired next year, the same date, or like in a year and a half from now. All right, cool. So a year and a half, 2 years passes by, and I go, oh snap, it's about that time of the year, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting getting stuffy, this and that. I got some Nasacort in there. Now, if you're taking these synthetic drugs outside of their medication date, you are literally almost poisoning yourselves, people. Like, literally, you're literally almost poisoning yourselves because you don't know what's going to happen with these synthetic drugs.
You don't.
If I get weed dry, I can put a little napkin with some water in my jar, leave my weed alone for about 2-3 hours, come back, fluff, ready to go. Like, so, plant, natural, comes out the ground. I can actually water it myself. I mean, Tuffy.
What happened?
What do you feel about cannabis versus synthetic drugs like oxycodone?
Like, more specific on the topic we're actually on, the shelf life and the effects of it. Like, you could take a fucking ibuprofen 2 years from now, past its expiration date. You don't know if that motherfucker's gonna work at all. You don't know if it's gonna be twice as strong at all. You can take an old Xanax and you're taking a big risk. But if I smoke some old bud, I know exactly what to expect.
But you know what the problem with that is?
Shitty tasting bud, but I'll be as high as that bud will allow me to be.
It's just not as potent.
Exactly.
the medication's just not as potent if it's been so a while.
But
and we
my
can
problem,
guarantee this
my thing
because
about
it
that-
is a living, breathing
my thing
plant
about that-
until
okay,
it
here's my
dies
question.
and we smoke it.
She said it's not as potent. Here's another question. Let's say you get like those, like a nasal shot, like nasal cord,
Yeah.
right? And it's out of its expiration date. I feel that's a
That one might
liquid
have that
chemical,
right, though.
cause so it's sitting there, it's brewing.
Oh, yeah,
You don't know
yeah,
what's
those
gonna
I
happen.
throw
So
away.
that
Yeah, it's
I
fermented.
consider
I
that's
can't
like
get
you're
rid
gonna
of those.
poison yourself.
It
I
pretty
get
much
rid
is.
of that.
Considering how they made the shit.
So, folks, if you
That
are
shouldn't
taking
even be
regular
in your
meds,
body.
just mind that shelf life. Mind that shelf life.
Check
But
your
if
medication,
you
folks.
smoke cannabis, just refresh it with some an Integ boot pack, and you know what I'm talking about. You won't have to worry about all that.
Yes. Matter of fact, we got to contact them. I need a few more.
Yes,
I ran
do.
through mine a long time ago.
She getting a little high there.
I got swimsuit bottoms on.
She got. She gonna show me all that. We got titties in the
Jelly.
building.
We got to get our own custom fucking her little drop pad.
I'm telling you, man, we got to get our own drop. I don't know what it's gonna be yet.
Everything and everything.
Now, I was thinking about using your shit, still getting high. Like the way you used that in a couple of examples, I was like, we need to get that blocked off, like right there, like
Just
automatic.
right.
Just shit, still getting
cut it
high.
off from the light.
See, how does that song go? Let's get high.
It's time.
Oh my God. Puff the magic dragon.
Hey,
Shout
we
out to,
obviously have some stoners
what's,
in the building. You know this.
What's that?
We're all looking around like,
I can't remember
So,
the name. Shout out to
What's it called? Purple Haze?
the
hey, Jimi Hendrix.
the Comic Con that's
Chronic Con.
Chronic Con. Thank you. That's what they were. I was
Yes.
trying to tell you about that earlier. Chronic
Yes,
Con.
I wanted to go to Chronic Con.
Yes.
I missed out, unfortunately. But that
next year.
seems like that'd be like something
That
dope
is-
to go to.
We need to hit that.
I mean,
venture.
comic books, smoking weed.
I need to talk some shit to somebody about that Logan movie. I just seen the ending of it.
Bruh.
Hey, you really?
Bruh.
Motherfuckers.
For those of y'all who haven't seen
God
it, we're not going
damn
to
it.
spoil it for you. Y'all know how we do, man.
God
This
damn
is
it.
going to be like a 3-chapter thing. So,
Tune in.
look, give us like
Stay
5
tuned.
minutes. Maybe 10. We'll go back being like, look,
Yeah.
give us 5 minutes and we'll go back being live.
If you really just have separation anxiety,
If you love us,
just throw on the live. You might
know what I'm
catch
talking
us.
about? Yeah.
Stay
Follow
tuned
us
with the
at
post.
What Are We Doing _
Podcast.
underground podcast at What Are We Doing _ podcast.
On IG,
And
Instagram.
catch the Instagram live feed while we transition into the
Yes.
next episode, y'all.
Yeah, so you can always stay connected to the bullshit we do.
I'm telling you, and it's a whole
Yeah.
lot of it.
Come check us out. We real stoners that do real shit like you really do.
I mean, damn.
Like fuck, I can't remember where I put my beer.
Up there. Up there.
I drank it all.
Because, yeah, I still have
See,
one.
I got everybody.
I still
fucked up.
have one. Look,
3
chapter
people telling
2,
my
man.
beers across the room. I drank it already. It's in front
Part
of me.
2. Look, I'm over here. Look,
Stoner.
I got a beer and Hennessy, and I'm over here sitting like a player.
Ping, ping.
This guy over here,
I get it in.
he goes ham. It's 105 out.
There is no limit. As long as I can control what I do, I got no limit.
I can't do it. We'll be back, y'all. Give us a second.
Part 2.
Part 2 coming in a
Real
second.
soon.
We'll holla at you.